Hello guys, in this video I am going to discuss about the one incident that was happened in a clinical trial history. So it is a cyclist study at Tuskegee that was conducted in 1932 to 1972. So this is the incident which happened in US. So basically there were people who treated or who so the people who taken for this study, they was suffering from the syphilis, and in this study, the African American descent, the population which is from African American peoples who taken for the experiment of this clinical trial study. So it is conducted in 1932. The US Public Health Service began an investigation into the natural history of this syphilis study or syphilis disease. So the location was selected for this experiment is Tuskegee, that is in Macon country in Alabama, a place that had the highest syphilis prevalence in the country. So basically this experiment is performed in Macon country, basically in Tuskegee city. So the population involved in the study was largely of American descent, means the black man of American population was taken for this experiment, and the investigator who involved the experiment on, or who performed the experiment of the syphilis study progression on this black African American population. So basically the Tuskegee study involved monitoring the progression of syphilis through 399 means 399 poor black males, means this study was performed on 399 means around 400 poor black males volunteer, which is basically this study was performed on that particular volunteers. So after that 399 people, additional to 201 non-syphilitic or poor African American men were also unknowingly involved in the study as control subject. Means the 399 people who is suffering from syphilis, they were involved already, but additionally to 201 non-syphilic patient or population is also involved in this study for the performing progression study of syphilis on that particular volunteer. So this study is basically performed on the healthy as well as infected person for the progression of the syphilis study. So they were treated badly on because of this experiment, and there is no involvement of any informed consent or any ethics which followed not followed by the investigator. So they were very badly treated because of this study. So they were told that they are receiving treatment for the bad blood. So because they did not known about the syphilis disease, so that's why the investigators told them that they receiving the treatment of bad blood, means they were told by they were suffering from the bad blood disease. So the patient did not receive the proper treatment to cure their illness. So the penicillin which is available for the treatment of syphilis study, but the investigator or the doctors or the investigator which has a treatment specific treatment, that is penicillin, was available, but they were not treated by the treatment, because they need to perform or they need to study the syphilis progression. So how the syphilis is progress, or how the syphilis is developed in the human body. So the study performed for this purpose only. So basically syphilis is a sexual transmitted disease. So it is mainly occurs in human and as well as women and men also. So the study actually went for 40 years. So they were performed this study about 40 years. So this study is and perform and so this study is performed 40 year for the study of progression of syphilis study. So it is a totally bad behavior or bad ethics which are followed for this first time this clinical trial. So it is an incident which was happened in 1932. So basically they in 1947 penicillin was the drug of choice for this disease, means syphilis, but they did not given to this treatment to volunteer which is involved in syphilis study. So this is the bad treatment which were followed by the investigator. So it is a totally opposite of the human rights and the safety. So this is the incident that was happened in 1932 in Tuskegee for the study of or the experiment for the checking progression of the syphilis study in humans. So this is about the syphilis study which was conducted in Tuskegee. So this is overall about syphilis study. So thank you guys.